Hey Aries, welcome to Wild Pearl Tarot. Welcome to the Treehouse. Today we're going to be getting insight on love and career for February. Thank you so much for being here. If you'd like for me to send you my good juju and focus my energy on you, say hi in the comment section so I've got something to focus on. And I encourage everybody else to help each other out that way too. All right, if this resonates, please hit the like button. The like button does so much for all of our channels. It's just that simple tap. So, getting insight on career first. We're just going to get a card, take a temperature. Okay, got the Fool in reverse. And then we're going to get some insight on love. Where are we going with love for our Aries? Why are you getting reversals already, you guys? Breaking the norms in love. Okay, so let's just jump into career. If you don't want to hear about your career, just jog a few minutes ahead, okay? So we got the Fool upside down for career, Aries, 2024, February 2024. Considering your plans moving forward, building momentum. I feel like you've kind of had it with some self-serving relationships in your career. This could be, coworkers. This could be a company you work for. There is going to be a huge acceleration in communication, messages coming in, positive news. Also, this could instead be travel or both. The Eight of Wands always represents just life picking up, all that communication and possibly air travel happening. And this is usually a very, very good sign. But we do have, it's interesting because there is, a little bit of a chafing going on. There's a conflict card. You may not agree with some of the energies around you. I think that you are aware that somebody in your midst is kind of self-serving. So you're making progress on your own, moving forward to your best ability. But I think you're going to also try to be careful and not gullible. It's like you don't want to be a sucker. There's this feeling. And so you're in a place of introspection. You're listening to your gut. You're not going to be swayed by other people. You're in a place where you're taking other people's advice and their words with a grain of salt. And you're also very aware. You're tuned in, you guys, with your career. And it looks really good. It looks positive. But you're nobody's fool. That's what it feels like. Because I do think, going back to what I said before, I do think that you've made some judgment calls on an energy around you that is self-serving, and you're realizing, hey, if I listen to what they do or what they want me to do, it's going to be helping them out more than me. Okay, so you've gone in, you're getting introspection, you're listening to your own gut, and you're also aware of all these options, right? But all that glitters is not gold. So this is where your spidey sense is very sharp, you guys, in February, is I think that you're going to be very discerning on what is worth my time, what is not, what is a real offer, what is bullshit. Okay, that's what this feels like. Okay. And then we've got a really positive card that just flew out, and that's the Page of Cups. This is a twist. It's a wild twist in your career. This could be a creative and artistic flow as well, but regardless of how creative it is, it's very much in sync to an energy and an amount of charisma and excitement that comes naturally. So what this is you getting back on your own path. This is you being discerning, stepping away from your peer pressures, any self-serving energies around you, and focusing with your nose to the ground, focusing on what you need to do to make yourself excited, moving forward, and making plans that serve you. So congratulations on that, okay, you guys? Let's open a new deck and let's talk about your love life. So we started with the Hierophant in reverse. Now, when the Hierophant is upright, it's talking about tradition, institutions, the way things are, belief systems that we put in place as human beings, right? Just to make the world make sense. When it's upside down, it's talking about breaking through old traditions, stale traditions, things that you think need to change. So in love, this could be doing things in an unorthodox way. This could be doing things in a different way than your peers, than maybe people in your age group would normally do, or people in your position would normally do. So what I like about this is that it's talking about thinking for yourself. And in love, we all have our own journeys, and we can get caught in like, what are the Joneses doing, keeping up with the Joneses. But this is hardly that. So let's find out what exactly it is. For my Aries, love life in February 2024, all these cards are just flying. Jeez. Okay. It's going to take a sec. We do have the Chariot card. That is speed and momentum picking up. We have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. The High Priestess upright, so being tuned into your intuition, listening to yourself. The Hermit, the Star. We've got some big major arcana. So many cards just flew out. Wow, the Fool. The Emperor, which is your energy all the way, taking control, a brand new adventure in love. This Hermit card is coming from a place of not impulse, but of listening again to your, you got Eight of Wands in the Hermit in your career. You're just in the zone in February. You got Eight of Wands in the Hermit in your love life. So it's a very interesting energy because there's a contradiction here. So it's like on the inside, you're very slow, like you're very deliberate and very honing in with your intuition, right? And there's this hope that's going to be restored. There's this excitement that's just around the corner. But things on the outside are starting to happen very quickly. So that's the contradiction I'm talking about. We do have, wow, your whole love reading is like a slow, solid, still interior, and this wash of fast moving energy around it. It's like you're very stable inside. Let me take a look at this, you guys. There's two individuals here that are popping up, and they're both out of balance. The King of Cups could be a water sign. This person's a little bit out of balance, regardless if they're a water sign or not. This person's out of balance in the sense that they might be a little more emotional than usual. They might not be able to see all perspectives. They're definitely in their emotions. When they're in their emotions like that, there's like a slight of manipulation, maybe guilt trips that can pop out. They can be slightly manipulative, all that. But, typically when they are in balance, they can be very mature. They can be very nurturing. They can be there for their partners, their lovers, their friends, their families. Emotionally, they can be a really great person to lean on. But this is connected to them being out of that balance. And likewise, there's another energy, which is a fire energy, a fiery energy upside down. We've got the Knight of Wands. This is fast moving, more aggressive, wanting what they want, and they want it now, being impulsive. So we've got these two people who, for whatever reason, are out of balance, probably you and somebody else, because this is a love reading. And we've got some you're going in and stabilizing, trying to listen to your intuition, and also you're trying to have control of the situation. That's not just like your Emperor, you're an Aries, first of all, but also the Emperor is popping up in your reading. And so your grasp at control is at least you can control yourself, which is a healthy grasp of control. It's like, but there's this brand new adventure happening, this Fool and the Eight of Wands. There's a lot of information coming in. I need more information from your tarot. Strength. This is a very positive reading, you guys, but you're going to be very happy. You're coming out of conflict. This is like not only just coming out of conflict, but this is with flying colors. This is like building a new path. This is going from rubble to building a castle overnight. And those around you may not understand it. That's where the unorthodox card of the Hierophant comes out. That was dictating our whole reading in the beginning. Things went from being exhausting, going the wrong direction. And then as soon as you hit High Priestess energy and the Hermit, these are like the two most intuitive inner wisdom cards in the whole deck. And they both came out in your love reading. It's like you went from, oh God, this feels like a disaster, to, whoa, overnight, hope is restored, possibility, your prayers being answered on this whole new. This is like, I wouldn't be surprised if some of you guys are having a conversation with somebody you might have broken up with or had trouble recently with, and you thought it was the end, and all of a sudden a new path appears and you guys are going to rebuild. That's what that feels like. It's a very new path. It's not going to look anything like you could imagine. There's a third party coming out. Some of you guys, that's a maternal energy. Something that one was going to leave. Somebody might be leaving the picture, and it makes everything so easy. Very specific reading, you guys. Very interesting reading. It's like somebody's mother-in-law walking out of the picture, or maybe somebody trying to over-nurture and control the situation. That aspect of them comes out, gets dealt with, and then takes a hike. Very interesting. I'm going to get an oracle card out on this. So let's get a little oracle advice from the Divine Feather deck. Oracle advice for the love lives of Aries. February 2024, we have the Meadowlark. I think I just got cut off accidentally. So anyway, this oracle card jumps out and it says, smile, you will soon experience a wonderful journey of inner discovery. And then I'm going to get one from the Romance Angels deck because this is too fun, you guys. For Aries in love, February 2024, we have religious factors. It's funny, Hierophant is a religious card. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Now, for those of you guys who are not religious, and that is confusing, this would be about deep set beliefs. That would be the equivalent in today's age. And then we have true love, you guys. This is the romance of a lifetime. And, you know, I don't think it's realistic to look at love like it's all roses. It's hard work. That's the point, right? Is that it's the catalyst for us evolving and pushing ourselves into a bigger place of understanding for one another. Anyway, sending you off with love. I'll see you soon for your next readings. Please like, please subscribe if this resonated.